Are you always broke? Today I'll be giving you some tough love. I'll be sharing with you some tips to help you come out of that broke state. In case you're wondering how much does she have to come here and give us tips on finances and how to manage our finances, I am far from being rich, but I am not broke. As a matter of fact, I come from financially prudent parents. The way I was provided for as a kid automatically taught me financial discipline and contentment, and that has helped me to appreciate and manage any penny I have. I also happen to have done some economics in secondary school and banking and finance in the university, so I know a thing or two about finances and how to manage your finances in a way that you don't end up being broke. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. If this is your first time coming across this phase, hi, you are welcome. My name is Joecy. On this channel, I create family and personal lifestyle vlogs. As a Cameroonian living in the UK, I share personal development and self-improvement tips to help you and I become better versions of ourselves. And I also do chit chat about day-to-day relatable situations. If this sounds like something that you are interested in, kindly consider subscribing and do not forget to turn on that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much as you do. Now, most of the times we act in ways that are counterintuitive to our dream of becoming financially successful. For that reason, you find yourself always being broke. I totally understand that there are instances where someone can be broke for unavoidable reasons such as unexpected financial setback, job loss, medical expenses, unaffordable mortgages. Meanwhile, on the other hand, there is this category of people who just have the problem of overspending, and there are other people who have the burden of providing financial help to relatives. If you are at that space where every time you receive your paycheck, the money just slips through your fingers before you even receive your next paycheck and you can't even explain why, then you are at the right place. This video is for you. Improving your finances is about planning, consistency, establishing the habits, self-discipline, and creating good money management skills. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you some key tips to help you get out of that space where you are always broke. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Point number 1, adjust your mindset. Financial success starts with your mindset. You have to bring yourself to that headspace where you are committed to the journey. Find money management materials to inspire and motivate you. You can listen to podcasts, read books, watch several other videos out here from financial experts on how to improve your finances. You have to get to that point where you have adjusted your mindset that you can actually accomplish what you want to do. Stop that negative self-talk. Stop telling yourself that being broke is how your life is meant to be. Maybe growing up you were never used to wealth, or you've never been used to having so much money under your control. Instead, ask yourself why you are always broke and what you can do differently. This is the first step to helping you make this major change. Point number 2, work on your self-discipline. You need to establish why it is important for you to break out of this cycle of always being broke. You need to understand that it is not about what the rest of the world wants for you. It is about those dreams that you have that will make you really happy once you have achieved them. Let that be your motivation as you work on your self-discipline. If certain habits are a major distraction for you, find ways to stop those habits. If it means leaving your credit card at home, not hanging out with certain people for the time being, avoiding all those tempting online shopping websites, do that and let your why be your motivation. Point number 3, stop buying and spending money on what you cannot afford. What are your priorities? You can categorize your expenses under needs and wants. Have a set budget every month for all your expenses and start spending on the needs first. When you have exhausted the list of your needs for the month, if you have some change left, you can then go ahead to use the remaining balance on your wants. You need to ask yourself some questions before spending any money. Can you afford that girl's trip? Can you go to that getaway or night out without spending out of your budget? Can you afford that expensive luxury item without feeling the pinch? You need to have a set budget for hanging out with friends and doing fun things, and make sure you do not exceed your limit. Number 4, stop competing with other people. Do you borrow to buy things you cannot afford in order to impress people who don't care? Trust me, some people are in debt today because they borrowed to spend on non-essentials and totally unnecessary things. They borrowed to buy clothes, shoes, bags, accessories that they don't even know its whereabouts right now as we speak. So many people buy things nowadays just to take photos, make videos, and share with total strangers on Instagram and Facebook. I mean, people who don't even know you, they don't care once they've swiped past those photos and videos of you doing dorime and displaying designers, living the good life. No shade to anybody. Designers are good if you can afford them comfortably. Trust me, people don't really care like that. Once these people get off those apps, they might think about you for a few seconds or a few minutes, and that is it. They are really focused on their own lives and their own problems, and that is what you should be doing too. Focus on your goals. Focus on your own focus. You don't want to find yourself in debt trying to compete with anyone. You cannot care what other people are going to think of you in this stage of trying to put your finances in order. Point number 5, do not replace what is not broken. Personally, I have this policy of not buying anything just to keep up with trends. Why exactly do you need the latest gadgets when your old one is still serving you well? As a matter of fact, what I'm using right now to film this video with is my iPhone 11 Pro Max. I got it 3 years ago. It has not given me any issues. If today I want to upgrade, it's just because I want a better camera quality and I want more storage space so I can film more videos for you guys. It's different if you are a content creator. You might want to get a better camera, a better phone that will enhance the quality of your content and make the creating process a lot easier for you. This is an investment because when your followers see that you are upgrading the quality of your content, they're going to like it more and more, and the more they engage, the more new people are most likely to discover your content, and that is how you grow on social media, and in turn you'll make an income out of that, right? You need to have a track record of what you are spending your money on. Try as much as possible to avoid impulse buying. I know this is hard, especially with all these tempting ads popping up on our social media apps every now and then. If you're someone who has the habit of just buying something because it popped up on your phone, you are most likely going to spend money on things that you don't even need at all. Another thing that I do to help me not buy things and then later on not even know what to do with it, or just buy something that I don't really need, is if it's a shoe, I'll ask myself, do I really need this pair of shoe? How many pairs of shoes do I have already? I don't just see something and buy it because it looks nice on the advert. No, I must ask myself questions. If I really need this thing, and where exactly am I going to wear it to? How am I going to pair it? If it doesn't make sense in my head, I am not buying. And this has absolutely helped me to not spend money on rubbish. If you see me buy anything, I already have a plan for that thing, or it's something that I've had in mind to buy, something that I really need. Most of the times when I do impulse buying, it is home essentials, things that we'll eventually use at home, or maybe it's clothes or shoes for the kids that I know they really need. If you're a mother and you have the habit of just buying clothes for your kids, these kids grow fast and you end up looking for who to gift these things out to when you really did not plan to give them, just because your kids have outgrown the things without even wearing them. It doesn't make any sense for somebody who is trying to build their finances. When you see those adverts popping up on your phone or on your computer, ask yourself, do you really need these things? Is it going to add anything to your life? Will you die if you don't buy them? Sometimes we go broke not because we don't have an income. We go broke because we are spending money on things that we do not need. Point number 6 is quite short and straight to the point. Pay your credit card debt and loan on time in order to avoid compounding interest rates. You can also make it a point to only use your credit card up to the amounts that you pay back comfortably at the end of the month. As much as these credit cards are available to us, especially to those of us in the Western world, you can spend as much as you want. It is not your money. You still have to pay. If not, you end up having a bad credit record, and you can't be trying to build your finances and you have a bad credit record. Stop spending money that you don't have. It can be easy to just swipe, pay this, pay that, spend it on this, spend it on that. Have a monthly budget, and when you're spending money using your credit card, make sure that you're spending within that budget and only spend up to the amounts that at the end of the month, when you get your paycheck, you can pay back the amounts that you have spent comfortably. Point number 7, establish the habit of saving money. Stop putting off savings. If you have an income, no matter how little, do not wait to get a pay raise, graduate from school, or move to a new city and settle down before you start saving. You need to start saving now consistently, so that when you get to that point where you are making a lot more, it will become second nature for you to save a certain percentage of your net take-home pay before your expenses and investments, if you're considering investing in anything, without overthinking it. Number 8, try to engage in less expensive hobbies. If you have the habit or you enjoy eating out at restaurants all the time, you might want to limit that and try cooking your own meals. There are uncountable resources available out here for you if you don't know how to cook and you want to learn. Nowadays, the internet has made it possible for anybody who wants to learn whatever they want to learn. Here on YouTube, you'll find just about any kind of recipe that you want to try out. Articles on Google with exact measurements, everything you need to help you make your own meals by yourself. Think about how much you spend on a plate of food and a drink every time you go out to eat, especially if you love to eat at fancy restaurants. Even fast food all still adds up. Now imagine how much food that same amount will give you if you used it to cook your own meals at home that you can eat on that day and even save some for other days. Do not get me wrong, I'm not discouraging eating out. I myself, I do go out for a treat every now and then. If you are rewarding yourself or treating yourself to a luxury meal, if you're celebrating something, that is absolutely okay. But eating out regularly on a regular normal day, you go out to eat, trust me, you are not doing your finances any good. If you drop that habit of eating out every day or every other day, your pockets are going to thank you for it. Point number 9, investment. You can invest part of your income in something profitable. If you have a regular income and you've been saving up, don't just let the money sit in the bank, because the returns on what is sitting in the bank is usually very insignificant compared to what you will get if you invested that amount or some of it into something profitable. There are several articles and videos out here that can help you decide what kind of investment is best for you given your finances and capabilities. The plan is to have less debts and more money in the bank and in investments. When you know that you have money in other places, that pressure of being broke is truly minimized. I need you to let me know in the comment section below which money management tip you are going to be practicing from now moving forward. I know I did not touch on everything. If you have any knowledge on finances, feel free to leave your points in the comment section so that we can all learn from it. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in today's video, do well to give us a huge thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. You just might not know who needs it, so just go ahead and share the video as the spirit leads. You can share on your status, you can share on Facebook and anywhere, or share it to individual people, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and until I come your way next time, stay blessed, stay safe, continue to drink a lot of water, and mind the business that pays you. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.